Hi guys, my name is Maja and I'm a vet. Today I'm going to do a little video to show you how to give medicines to your dog. You can apply the same rules to your cat as well, but obviously cats can be a little bit more tricky than dogs are. We'll start with just a brief explanation of what kind of medicines you can actually administer to your dog or cat. This will greatly depend on why are you needing to administer the medication, what's going on with your dog or cat. Which means this is something that you're not deciding on your own. This is something that will be prescribed by your vet. So it can be as simple as oral tablet or a chew to treat fleas and ticks or prevent fleas and ticks. It can be a worming tablet or it can be daily lifelong medication. Now, the ease of administering medication really depends on, let's say, how well you trained your pet since a young age and how food motivated they are. I have a dog that suffers with leishmania. This is a chronic condition, a lifelong condition. There is no cure. We can only manage it. And luckily she's a rescue dog and she's very greedy. This is, by the way, my second dog, Lava. She will be our guinea pig for today, and I will use her to show you how to give tablets. So the other dog that suffers with leishmania, she's very simple to give medicines to, which is very lucky for me because she needs her tablets twice a day, morning and evening. So she just takes her medicine in her food, her morning dose with breakfast, evening dose with dinner. So very nice and simple. Obviously not all dogs are like this, and you have to know your dog's preferences. If you have a dog that's head shy, it's best not to try and open their mouth to put a tablet in, because first of all, you may worsen the fear or you may get bitten, okay? Which is not something you would like to happen, first for your own health and safety, but also you're gonna in a way damage the bond you have created with your dog. So if your dog is greedy, nice and easy, just put the medicine with their food. Some tablets or some capsules can be opened or crushed. This is something your vet will instruct you. So definitely consult with your veterinarian. They will be the only person who can tell you if a tablet or a capsule can be crushed or opened. So they're the ones to seek advice from. Now, if you have a very easygoing, very chill dog that allows you to open their mouth, then things will be much easier, and I will show you how to do it. So let's quickly just touch into the types of medication you can give. So it can obviously be a tablet. Sometimes your vet will instruct you to halve the tablet or even quarter a tablet. Sometimes you can crush it. Sometimes the medicine should not be crushed. Some types of medicines you may be allergic to, such as penicillin antibiotics, so your vet will recommend that you wear gloves before you apply the medicine or before you give the medicine. Some medication can be liquid, which means they can come in a prearranged syringe or they can come in a bottle, and your vet will give you a syringe and show you how much to drop. So next we're going to show you how to give a tablet, and obviously, I'm going to try and show you how to give a liquid medication that's pre-drawn in a syringe. My dog doesn't need any liquid medication, so we're just going to administer some tap water, okay? Tablet-wise, we're going to give her a tablet that she generally takes occasionally for her allergies. So stay with us to see how to give medicines to your dog. Hi guys, so we're back here with my dog Lava. So we're going to show how to give her medicine. She's a little bit camera shy, but I'm sure she'll warm up to us. So obviously, very important thing when you just get a puppy or a new dog is to teach them that everything is a positive experience, which means touching their head, touching their ears, looking inside their ears, because we'll go into ear cleaning on another topic as well, to also open their mouth, to have a look at their gum color, to look at the back of the mouth. They need to get used to you doing this, I would say, every single day, because the more you do it, the more you reward them with praise, with treats. They will learn that this is fine, that nothing terrible happens. This is a good experience, and it will make your life so much easier. This is not something I can do with my other dog because she's a rescue dog and she doesn't know. Excuse the interruption from the cat. She's not had the experience. He wants to play with the medicine. Mickey, move away from the camera. So the other dog has no experience of anybody opening her mouth. So that's something that I will not force her to do. And as I said before, she's nice and easy when it comes to taking her medicines. She just takes it with food. So there is no need to expose her to an experience that she will find very threatening, very traumatic, not to mention I could get injured in the process. So Lava, on the other hand, I've had her since a pup and I've done everything with her so she knows no harm will come to her, which means she's used to taking medicines very easily because she's also unfortunate enough to suffer from allergies. So these are the tablets she's taking. So you can wear gloves depending on the medication you need to administer your pet, or if you have any allergies. If you're not sure, ask your vet or just put the gloves on, because it's better to be safe than sorry. In my case, this is not a medicine that can harm me, and obviously I've been giving it every single day, so I don't tend to put gloves on for this type of medicine, okay? So we'll first show it without the medicine. Very nice and easy. Opa. So what you do is, I'm just gonna stand up for a sec. So you open the dog's mouth. Let me come this side. So if you're right-handed, I tend to put the tablet in my right hand, but you can do it whichever way you want. So usually you take your left hand or your non-dominant hand to open the dog's mouth, okay, just behind the canine teeth. But remember, only do this if your dog is not head shy and they will let you do this. I know, Laura, we're using you as a guinea pig. So you do that, you open wide, you have the tablet in this hand, you pop it all the way at the back of the throat. So I'll try and move the phone a little bit closer and we'll actually give the tablet, okay? So once more, open the mouth with our left hand behind the canine teeth and pop the tablet at the back of the throat. So let's give the actual tablet now. So tablet is just here, Lava, good girl. Pop it all the way back. You close her mouth just gently for a second. Wait for them to do a few of those licky motions, which means she swallowed her tablet fine. Okay, I'm sorry, I know, but you're used to this. We do this almost every single day. Okay, so let's try and show you how to give a liquid medicine. As I said before, we're gonna give Lava some tap water, and we've explained that we need to keep an eye on the dose. So let's say we're gonna make it 6 mils there, but obviously this is just water and it's not really relevant for our case. But in your case, there will be a certain amount you need to give your dog, which means you need to follow your vet instructions very clearly, because you don't want to overdose or underdose your dog. So I'm just giving Lava some treats because I think that will make her a little bit more cooperative for this video. She's not very thrilled to have water syringed in her mouth. So when it comes to liquid medicines, they can be a little bit more tricky because you could spill some. So it would be ideal to have a helper, which means somebody that can hold the dog still for you and somebody that administers the medicine, whoever seems more keen to do so, or whoever the dog is more used to handling their mouth. It's important to hold the head upright because obviously you want gravity to help you. So the liquid actually goes in the mouth and doesn't spill out. And try to keep the dog's mouth as closed as you can. This way, again, you're gonna prevent spillage. So we're just gonna give her one more treat and we'll try and show you how to give a liquid medicine that's already drawn up in a syringe. So obviously it will be a little bit awkward because I'm doing it on my own, but just for a reference. So let's say you hold the mouth upwards with one of your hands, you have the medicine in the other, you go on the side of the mouth, you're going to find a little gap between the teeth, just squeeze the medicine. You go slowly, you give the dog a chance to actually swallow. You see how she's swallowing. So we don't want to administer the whole thing quickly because first of all, we're going to spill it, and second of all, she could actually inhale some, which would be terrible. So you don't want to give them aspiration pneumonia by giving a liquid medication. So the key is just to go very slow, to hold the head upwards, to give them a chance to swallow. There is no rush doing it, and you want your dog to be nice and chill throughout, which means they will realize, well, it's nothing horrible, it's not maybe necessarily pleasant, the medicine may be bitter, may be uncomfortable, but it's not going to do them harm. So make sure you follow up with treats afterwards so they know that it hasn't been a very dramatic experience for them. I hope this makes sense. So as we said before, just hold the head upwards, keep it closed, go on the side of the mouth with a syringe, which I've just thrown on the floor, pop it on the side of the mouth, syringe very slowly, let them swallow, and give them a treat afterwards. Hi guys, another tip I wanted to share. If your dog is very food oriented, that's great for giving medicines in food. But don't be fooled. Some dogs are very good at picking up a strange smell of something that shouldn't really be in their food, whether that's a tablet or a liquid. The way you can actually trick them into taking their medicine, plus you don't want to waste the medicine because there is a certain amount that your vet will give you for a certain number of days or doses, which means if you have a tablet, you can make a few bowls of wet food. So you can get some tin food or some meat, or you can boil a little bit of chicken, chop it up into small pieces, and let's say prepare 4 or 5 pieces of chicken. Put your tablet in one piece of the chicken, and then you can trick your dog by first giving a couple of pieces of chicken without any medicine. Important thing is to feed the chicken in concession, which means you don't want to stop. You give one piece of chicken that's medicine free. You follow with the second one, there is no break. You follow with the third one, which contains the medicine. You follow quickly with the fourth and the fifth piece, which means your dog will just be so happy they're having the chicken. They're not going to notice that there was a third piece with something in it because they will probably just swallow it. So make sure the pieces are small enough so they don't get chewed too much, because if they're chewing, they might get into the tablet and spit it out. So you want small pieces and you want to be feeding quickly so they're pretty much just swallowing one by one. Second option is if you have some nice tasty wet food, and this can be an option for cats as well, is you only put a small amount of the food in the bowl, you put the tablet in, you mash it up nicely so it's hidden. Because if you give them their whole meal, you put the tablet in and they finish 50% of it, or they lick around the tablet, you pretty much not given the dose and they've already feel like they're full because they've eaten their meal. So you want to give them a small amount of food and you hide the tablet in there, and after they've eaten that, it's very easy to just add the rest of their daily amount or their meal amount in their bowl. Okay, I hope that makes sense.